Our breaking news this hour. A passenger plane has crash-landed into one of Moscow's main highways. The Defense Ministry says 8 people were on board. 2 of them have been killed and at least 3 people have been injured. Well, on this breaking news story, we can now talk to Maria Finoshna, who's at the railway station where express trains head for Vnukovo Airport. Maria, what's going on where you are now?
Well, Kerry, I'm actually right now on board the express train going to the Vnukovo Airport, where we've just started moving. This is that very airport in just outside Moscow, in the western part of Moscow region, where the plane had expected to land earlier today, but eventually failed and crashed into the Kiev highway. Obviously, Kiev highway has been cordoned off following this catastrophe, and people are aware about that. And this is why more people have decided, I can right now, to take the express train going to the airport. The journey takes just 35 minutes, and people, those who I've been able to speak to here on board, are saying that yes, we know what happened. We don't know exactly what happened, but we know that the plane crashed, and but we are going to the airport because we can't get more details. So people are having their journeys ahead of them, and they haven't changed their mind, and they're going right now to the airport. And I can see many people trying to call their friends and relatives and Vnukovo information desk and press services to get more details, but that's quite problematic right now. And also I can see many journalists on this train as well trying to get to the scene of the catastrophe. But I have to say that this plane, this express train going to the Vnukovo Airport, was expected to depart at 6 p.m. Local time here in Moscow, and as far as we can see, the trains are going according to their normal schedule. So the latest we are hearing from the Interior Ministry of Russian Federation is that at least 2 people have been killed in this catastrophe, but of course these figures are not the latest, and we are expecting the situation to change.
And Maria, obviously you say you're on board the train. I mean, what are the other passengers saying, and how concerned are they about what's happened? You say they've heard about it. Many of them must have been going towards the airport, going on holidays on planes themselves.
Absolutely. I'm actually a little bit surprised to see how calm people here on board are. Of course, most of them who are right now going to the airport are off for their New Year holidays, and I mean, there are 2 groups of people here: those with winter equipment like snowboards and skis, and those who are going to the beach areas everywhere in the world. But most of those who I've been able to speak to here are actually calm, because they say it's too early anyway to panic, because we have at least one day ahead of us, so we will not be late for New Year. So people are not panicking at all, and at the same time I'm hearing that they're talking to their friends and relatives, and it seems to me that their friends and relatives who are at home are actually more concerned about what's going on and what's going to happen than passengers themselves.
Okay, Maria Finoshna, for now, thank you. Well, earlier we spoke to an eyewitness, Alexander Usoltsev, at the scene of the incident. This is what he told us.
I'm now in the Kievskaya highway. It's closed for traffic. There is a lot of firemen, policemen with lights. The plane crushed, and it's like crushed into pieces. It crushed, I suppose, in 3 or 4 pieces. Parts of like samples are lying, occupying half of the highway, and there are a lot of firemen just collecting the rubbish.